Greetings, we there with you. Things in time, cultural expression, we there upon reflection. So, we look at ourselves really in the events that's taking place across the earth and at home. So, I want to read something, because we Muslims and the Muslims globally writes a lot and we read a lot. So we write, we say, I will listen to this. There's a job or there's a responsibility for all of us. Whether we're black, white, pink, all of us as human beings. So the question we're asked really, our Imam was asking, whose job is it? Everybody, somebody's job, anybody, nobody's job. It's a story about four people named everybody, somebody, anybody, and nobody. There was an important job to be done, and everybody was asked to do it. Everybody was sure somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody did it. Somebody got angry about that because it was everybody's job. Everybody thought anybody could do it, but nobody realized that everybody wouldn't do it. It ended up that everybody blamed somebody when nobody did what anybody could have done. Whose job, our responsibility, I am adding that, was it? Everybody, somebody, anybody, nobody. Whose job was it? Whose responsibility was it? And the complexity of the whole thing is this, so we behave. We know what's responsibility. We know what's duty. And we know what's reliability. And we just have views and great deals of suggestions. And we would act accordingly for other than ourselves. That's what we do. Who's we though? The black Africans of the diaspora. So when someone that don't look like us require us to do something, or even never ask us, we wholeheartedly volunteer to do something. 1 minute. Sorry. So as I was saying, is that everybody, somebody, anybody could have done what nobody decided not to do. And with us, we volunteer wholeheartedly to do things other than ourselves. And whether it takes a moment in time, hours, days, even weeks, we would do it to the best of our ability. But then we shortchange people that look just like us. Say, my take on that is the lacking of education among ourselves. We're not talking about Englishman or somebody else's education. Education among ourselves. Because see, with education, you have to be courteous, you have to be respectful, and you have to be willing to listen and follow instructions. You know, that's the discipline of education. So if we don't have that form of coordination among ourselves, how is it possible that we would be courteous in the first place, have common courtesy, respect, dignity, tolerance, within around and about ourselves? It's wishful thinking. You understand? And that's why we do so much hit and misses. The art, the foundation of education now, is to have respect for what is called the institution, and the institution is just the building, and what is being institutionalized is the curriculum, and then who is the ones that participate within and put the curriculum to us is the teachers, lecturers, and we have to respect them and have courtesy for them. So let us say, not let us say, those people are us. You see how we get close to each other and we have respect for one another. And that respect goes far beyond the word respect, because it turns into the thing that we all know. It's called love, genuine. And it's also trustworthy, because that teacher, those teachers, and that institution is projecting information that is going to strengthen us to be able to combat any form of toxic disease in this earth. It's not a white earth and a black earth, in the earth, period, in this world. Somebody is start this thing about race, and there's a thing with race, because there are other people that look upon you and look down on us. And we're infested with it. And let me stress somewhere now. Look at the people them that have their sexual orientation in this country. Look at the whole media platform and the news and the tabloids. They listen, for years, they might get equal rights and opportunities. And you can't discriminate anybody. So if this country, as some black people, African, Caribbean black people, thinks are for them country, how is it that the legislation don't go that far with racism? We are wishful thinkers. And it not gonna happen. Now the people that get ready for World Cup and they want to put pressure on the Middle Eastern people them to accommodate all of their ailments. They have no respect for the people culture. So if that be the case, and we know that already, why do we have to actually think that they're going to bend over backwards, which they do, but they're going to accommodate us? No, they just always sit down and have a little chat, one for, one opposes, and then turn around and say, well, right now them say, justify racism. Tell us how you justify racism. And them use the backdrop, political correctness. and the sexual orientated people does be part and parcel of the discussion, but they don't make you know who they are or what stance them come from. But as the discussion goes on, them throw their pennies in, which become pounds, and they categorically tell you you're wrong. It's them who get discriminated against, and Jews, hey. And that other one I say Semitic, and we I say foul play. We need our own institutions. Until we have an institution, until we have an infrastructure, and develop institutions for ourselves, we're not going anywhere. We're not. We're playing games.
Why suffering in this world? Why is poverty and misery? The rich man is happy, poor man is sad. Rich man, share your wealth. If you don't, it's gonna be dread. If you don't, it's gonna be dread. When the day of judgment comes, I'll be on the poor man's side.
Oh, the book that what I was quoting earlier, it comes from a book. It comes from an Islamic author and a number of Islamic teachers and an institution called IIIT, the International Islamic Publishing House. Yes. The International Institute of Islamic Thoughts, IIIT. You know what I mean? Them train me. And that volume, that book is called Human Development, Series 1. And it is the training guide for Islamic workers, but it's for workers. A training guide. A lot of people at Goldsmith, Bullmarsh, and Avery Hill, and the YMCA students, African Caribbean students, have been using this book to help them through the youth and community degree course. I would say it's a very good book to help a person develop them institution and know about leadership, to understand leadership. Not an Islamic leadership, you know. We're talking about human leadership. And all the students that have used it have been very successful in their thoughts. They didn't use it and look at it and say, yo, you know what, a Muslim thing that, you know. No, they didn't come with that bogus prejudice nonsense. You understand? Yeah. And they've went into other volumes. And I personally am proud of that. Because, yes, I'm a Muslim, but I'm proud of that because going to the symposium and listening to those students and then reading some of their projects, excellent, excellent. Not because they quote the volumes, but how they reference the volumes. And then I've been privileged to assess a number of students in their probationary year. Okay. I mean this, you know. Things in times rough.
Why suffering in this world? Why is poverty and misery? The rich man is happy, poor man is sad. Rich man, share your wealth. If you don't
Avery Hill, Bullmorse College is in Reading. Bullmorse is in Southeast London, and Goldsmith is in New Cross. And we have to also send salutations and honor to Mr. Courtney Tullock, who designed the program at Goldsmith College. Yes, Ghetto, let's go.
Children of the ghetto, children from the ghetto, children are dying in the ghetto. Children don't have nowhere to go. Some need a resting place, my friend. Some need a place to rest their head.
So, we're coming to the end of the month, which is also representing as the European, the colonial boss has awarded us an opportunity to get information and set up stars and stands and everything reflecting African History Month. All right, them say Black History, but we have to change that. You understand? The title have to represent us properly. So on my screen, you see me have some literature up there, and then the thing called Front Room, the program called Front Room. Check it out and see what is there representing the whole of African History Month. You understand? Lot of things, very good things. Not naked girls and derogatory nonsense. Lot of things, educational, from not from me, from a whole heap of people across the earth. But I've played my part. You understand? And unfortunately, it's coming to a close because, well, it closed because they say so, but we not close it. You understand? Today is the 27th, so we have a few more days left for this month. So as we fade out, some good things will come up again on Front Room. So on my screen, you see African books and authors of African books. You understand? We have a way of putting our things out. Yes. Leroy, and we talk ghetto. Huh? We use the heading ghetto for a long while now. But justice of the ghetto will come soon. You understand? We just build it up.
Children of the ghetto.
See, like the people have them Bible, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and nobody don't know who those people are. So, I keep telling people so that we can play my Bible, a reggae music. You understand? The love songs, the protest songs, the pain songs, the struggle songs, everything. Every single thing. You understand? And the true culture songs, songs of message, songs of redemption, songs pleading for repatriation and liberation, songs pleading for freedom. Yeah. And songs sobering our souls and giving us the courage to get up and do something for self and family. Yeah. So, we just take Proverbs, and I run Proverbs by using the word ghetto and the music to suit. So when you listen to the lyrics, you know, say Proverbs, because it speak as everything that is happening to us has been happening and still is happening, and happening to a whole heap of other people. They don't have to just look, everybody don't have to just look like us, you know. Sufferers in the world. Proverbs the Almighty sent for them too, you know. And not just one set of people. It's not one set of people. So people who think like that, you know, them have follow the racist norms. And they make God into this man, this human. And they make God racist, just like how this human is and behave. I know some of our people want a black God. So what them do, them label that black God to be a female. Yes. And them start this feminine and masculine argument that why is God a man? Who tell you that? You're following the theologians' reasoning. You follow their reasoning because them tell you that them take a man, them kill the man, and they say the man died for the sin of man. And man a commit so much sin. So when him say that true to that, them feel that's the license for them to do everything they want to do and anything they want to do, because when all is said and done, they will not be punished. So why stay with good when we can mix it up? At that, them I tell you, the pagans them. Come again.
Children of the ghetto.
Leroy dance smart.
Children from the ghetto.
Him just resurrect.
Children are dying in the ghetto. Children don't have nowhere to go. Some need a resting place, my friend. Some need a place to rest their head. But I know someday the Father gonna give an helping hand. But I know someday you will understand. Children from the ghetto, stop your fussing and fighting. It's time now we should live in unity and love. Oh, my people, hear what I say. This time is not so easy. Some need a resting place.
Man called Crucial Leroy Smart. Listen, come again.
Yes, Rastafari.
Yo, Naya Bingi. The real Naya Bingi. Listen.
Yes, Rastafari.
Yo, a long time, before King Tubby's got shot. See it? You had this youth, this man here, King Babs. I mean, I search for him because I did leave, save him life in his family, and go forward the Florida Basin. King Babs, one great artist, man. And you ever listen to her? Arrows to hear King Babs. May I tell you? Yard style.
Yes, Rastafari. It's a long
When you hear the sound, Jaro, King Toby's, and Arrows. Yeah.
Yes, Rastafari.
Kid
It's a long, long way now, but I still love and I praise His Majesty. It's a long, long way.
Yo, Naya Bingi, are the real thing. Sin, are the real thing. And them boy, they run out and jump up and turbine up and carrying on. And there's nothing wrong with the turbine, you know. Watch how them behave. Okay, listen.
Yes, Rastafari.
It's a long, long way now, but I still love and I praise His Majesty. It's a long, long way now, but I still love and I praise His Majesty. I must have Jah with me, for I did not try alone. I must always have Him near me. He's my King and He sits on my throne. It's a long, long way now, but I still love and I praise His Majesty. It's a long, long way now, but I still love and I praise His Majesty. He's the light that shines before me when I try to handle me.
Yo, anybody remember? Anybody remember? At the top part, the bottom part of the 70s to the first 3 years of the 80s, the Exodus. You can recall that? The Exodus of a whole heap of artists, a whole heap of youth, a whole heap of man, a whole heap of families had to run from Jamrock, from all the badness and violence and police and government and everybody. And many of them was Rasta to save them life. I tell you, you think a joke. And now these little set of people come make problems. And then you have the whole boy them carry up with them nonsense about throwing aspersions on Muslims and still make money from Muslims in Morocco and Mali. How sick is that, man? And now you don't have no solution and you duck and dive and ignore the issues right in front of you. Soon step on your toe. Come. Right now, me I pray for my mother. Listen good. A better thing to say, I pray for all mothers, all wounds that bore us. You understand me? Listen good, man. Enough respect, Azim. Enough respect, Azim. Mommy. Listen.
I love my mama. Cha know I love my mama. Hey, I said I love my mama. Can't you see? I really love my mama. Hey, my mommy, she carry me for 9 long months.
See? So we know I say one Rasta youth try a thing. You understand? That was his introduction. Now this is the real Rasta, you know. See? This is one that now look for no Grammy. And now apologize to people who bow and bend. You understand me? Seriously. And these Rastas here, them family is Maroons. You understand? Their families are Maroons. They're Mandingo children. You know the tribe, they're Nigeria. You understand? Seriously. They don't fuss. And they don't deal with badness. You understand? A pure love. Article people. Love the root. Yeah, culture. Come! Listen carefully. Respect your mama, man. man can come from America and say about him a set song competition, and the man them should have, hey, kick that boy and him brethren out of the place. Now the man them tell the people them say they must excite the place, and everybody start cuss their mother. Every one of them start cuss their mother. What kind of thing that? And them just go on and go on and go on, and it become normal. And them just cuss them one another, mother. And not one of them take them fists and lick that man's face and bust out all them teeth. Huh? That show you have no respect for your mother. None whatsoever. And it have nothing to do with music, sound system, amplifier, speaker, or microphone. Huh? And that cause a whole heap of toxicity in the place. A whole heap of it. A whole heap of it. And when I go and say you're Rasta, and you go and say that you have some kind of dignity, and you just use the word respect. What to morality? Morality star. Huh? Say just take a woman and throw her to the side. Dash her to the side. Cause you never say this gal, that gal. No, you say God does such and such to your mother. How degrading and disrespectful is that? And another man has stand up in front of you, and you're supposed to be able to play a record, and he accept your cuss him and his mother, who have nothing to do with your sound system and speaker box and whatever you're doing. And I'm going like say, a woman never born give birth to you. And that is the sad part of that nonsense. And then we have the cheek now to bring it across England. And then our youth them start for following on the stupidness. We already have problem, but we're not so degrading. And them come here. And it come like them legislate, if you don't do that, you can't be on my program. And then you have the African boy. I follow on a decadence. He's following you all in when a decadence started. How is that good? What kind of face is that showing the world? Gonna come and screw face with our people. But you make money. You lost your soul, man. Lost dignity. Listen good and listen carefully. Listen keenly. Listen to every word. Artist called Clarence Sparks, man. Can't find him. Come! Yo, Marcia, easy.
Loving you, girl, it was so blind to me. Now that you're gone.
See, it's gonna take a miracle. Who writes like that? Eh? All of them put together. Them use the word image and word Jah and everything as a symbol. Yeah. Was a marketing tool. Unfortunately. You understand? And that's what I said. We don't understand if the people them can't write. But it's not them. It's the people that give them the platform. And I show them so that they can develop them career for them. There's a set of people that so racist and prejudiced in relation to us. It needs deep study. Because you have to say, yourself, if that be the case, why them a back you? Because we are a good marketing tool. We are. We are consumers, you know. But we're the most creative people on this earth. The children of the slave. Very creative. The ingenuity that we have is what them can't understand. Are people that come from nothing and always been suffering. And there's something right down in that DNA that keep giving us the opportunity to launch. And we launch from a moral base, not from decadence. And some people come and create that decadence and that immoral sex, pornography, and all these nonsense, degrading us. And at some stage, they're going to use that on their documentaries and everything and shame we. Not try to shame us. Because there be some people like me, my child and everything, children, that would be saying, this is what we are about. And these people say, okay, so what is this then? Isn't that what happened to Shabba? The people them say, yo, this youth voice and in performance and everything is attracting millions of people plus ours. And another one say, yeah, but we can derail him. You say, oh, we can do that. Let me ask him some questions about religion. And let we get his take on it. And let him assassinate himself. Because if he don't go along with our narrative, we finish him off. And that's exactly what they did. But guess what? Shabba stayed true to his roots, true to his family, true to himself, true to Africa. But some of you say, well, he's an idiot. Which idiot? He's alive. He's well. And he's independent. That's what matters. That's what matters. Not selling his soul to accommodate what? It's going to take a miracle. We create miracles, you know.
Loving you, girl, it was so blind to me. Now that you're gone, I'm down on my bended knees. It's gonna take a miracle. I say it's gonna take a miracle to make me love someone new when I'm so crazy for you, girl. You know how much I
Yo, buying the Keko. And anybody who know where Peter Bonks is, yo, I need him. Yes, man, we need him badly. I tell you. Come again. And we are talking Peter Bonks are from Acne.
You must be getting out of your mind.
Could you imagine? Are the same artist, you know? Yo. The same artist. Come again. Settle Marcia. Yo, Bayern Keko. Me need you, Peter Bongsa and Celia Collins. Immediately, man. You understand? The year, God willing, the year soon close, yeah? Celia Collins, Barney Keko, and Peter Bongsa. I need to know urgently, immediately, seriously. Warning, warning. Easy Ranger, stop going like a stranger.
You must be getting out of your mind, girl.
Marcia.
Telling me that you are leaving.
Could never do that.
It don't be that easy, girl, for you to walk out of me. After all the things I've done for you, true love don't come easy as you think. True love.
See, when Ainsley used to play Jaro, when Ainsley was a selector for Jaro, come! Kilimanjaro. Papa Ainsley.
You must be getting out of your mind, girl. Telling me that you are leaving. It don't be that easy, girl, for you to walk out of me. After all the things I've done for you, true love don't come easy as you think. True love don't come easy as you think. Yes, some people saying this, some people saying that, but they don't know just where it's at. It's been so long, I haven't blessed my eyes on you, girl. True love don't come easy as you think, girl.
You sit there. So we can listen music like that now, and you know it's a we thing. Or we are going to give up our instruments and players of instruments. Huh? And the people them change the frequency. And everything is, what them call it, computer, digital. Yo, seriously. A pure confusion. Ghetto, come again. Let me go to Ghetto. Let me go to the Ghetto and come back. Now these proverbs are very serious, you know. Saddle up and be still.
The ghetto, and I was born and raised in a family that could not find Finally he turned his back. He did not care to share the love. He told my mommy, before I came into this world. So I had to feel the hardship of life.
See? And all of us been through that. There's not one of us haven't experienced that. You understand? There's no mother in this earth among the children of the slave in the diaspora that hasn't experienced that. You understand? So, do we have journalists for that? Do we have social worker for that? They have welfare worker for that? They have politician for that? Them just ignore you. So here comes the ghetto youth in the areas them and then bridging them and then put the instruments them together and voice out the pain and misery. And true to the instruments now, the players of instruments, they make it pleasurable. You understand? The lyrics is hard, you know, because that's what our mothers are experiencing. Rough whole life. But the players of instrument make that hardness go down with ease, like a bitter drink. And then you just use some honey now to soothe it down, and yeah, you just think, so, okay. But really and truly, it bitter. So you just soften the blow or the taste. Yeah, with something sweet. Oh, gosh, man. So here we come again, Tabby. And you listen to instruments, you know, players of instruments, and hear whole heap of hands. I mean this, you know. Hands, me love hands. All kind of hands, man. Any hand, come. Except them electronic something there, you know. Oh.
The music figure fight them war. The whole of it, I pay the singing landlord. Feel as kissing no one tenement yard. And then present you with a big long one. When a food you want to eat, set up your life, drive you underground. Can't even trust yourself to sleep. Do you remember little Irene? And how them shut him down, boy. Get too bad and he went too far, so they had to shoot him down. So don't forget my little Adrian friend, who once we thought was dead, boy. His reward couple ounces then. Now them call him wheelchair.
See, so where we are going to know, did his son listen to his father's, as in the Diamonds them production? Did his son understand the journey? Them go and get influenced by something outside where the Americans then fought and it come across the island and everybody want to be like them. And it caused a serious tragedy. Serious thing. So, Freddie, what you to tell him?
Ooh, yeah. Whoa. Cool down, son, cool down your temper. Cool down, son, cool down your temper. 'Cause your pressure getting higher. I know the life down.
So, before Freddie tell him that no, Peter, what did you tell us? Listen.
Said if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. And if you can't take blows, brother, don't throw blows. If you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. And if you can't take blows, sister, don't throw blows. Harm no man, let no man harm you. Do unto others as they would do to you. And to every bald head, respect the Rasta man. Cause
Sin? Okay. So, Gregory, when you was jet up, when you was natty, when you was Rasta, what you did say? Come. You have to know the journey of these people, you know. Not you get fall on the face and you get flat out. I tell you, this is the Rasta cool roller, Gregory Isaac, the original. Tell them what you were saying, man. Hear them music there? Hear them plays of instrument? Listen good, you know. Oh, wow. Mommy! Settle Christine. Cathy. Marcia. Oh, that's Sonia. Listen.
no speech, no language, where the voice is not heard. Yes, there is no speech, no language, where the voice is not heard. They can talk, but they can't show no blows. The higher the monkey climb, it is the more we will expose. So I said no, 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 no speech, no language, where the voice is not heard. I said there's no speech, no language, where the voice is not heard.
See, we never need Paul McCartney or anybody to come to help we and tell we, you know. You understand? I tell you, man, original root come out of that African DNA vein. You understand? I'm telling you. Serious thing. Now, principle, listen.
Yeah, yeah. I know yourself. Know yourself. Not because, but still for all. Man being on the battlefield 24/7, gathering strength from all the angels I meet. Slew all the demons, them. I notice from within, some not interested to make their wills obey. Good influences, because some people not change. In life, a Babylon make them feel safe. In life, and that no make no real sense. In life,
Yo, listen good. Listen good, you know. Come. I tell you. Stop them. Stop them.
Yeah,
Can we keep telling them?
I know yourself.
Serious.
Know yourself. Not because, but still for all.
Listen.
Man being on the battlefield 24/7, gathering strength from all the angels I meet, slew all the demons them. I notice from within, some not interested to make their wills obey. Good influences, because some people not change.
Saying, are hurting people, you know. I tell you, man. And right now, me think so me I do it deliberately, you know, intentionally. We are hurt you. Go tell your friend that God, that man, they just, hey, where him come from? Listen. Listen. Punishment. 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 In your conscience.
Give us the faith, give us the strength to do thy will, yeah.
Listen. Heritage.
Yeah. Never will we quit, never will we stop, though they fight us so hard. Never will we quit, never will we stop, Judge, our works must go on. Never will we quit, never will we stop, though.
Yo, Janet, miss you, you know. I tell you. Miss you.
Almighty Judge,
Heritage.
still your strength in our lives, so we can carry on.
Listen.
So we can carry on, yeah. Give us the faith, give us the strength to do thy will, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Heritage.
Never will we quit, never will we stop, though they fight us so hard. Never will we quit, never will we stop, Judge, our works must go on. Never will we quit, never will we stop, though the truth pains their heart. Never will we quit, never will we stop, Rastafari lives on. Though the works we carry on uplift so many people, there are those that fight against the works of Jah disciple. You'll never know who is who till the truth reveals a person. Till then we must beware of who we let into the temple. Jah take hold of shield and buckler, while the heathen rage because the truth is spoken. And evil adversaries rise against your children, yeah. Instill your strength in I and break them down. Oh,
See, these are Rasta youth them. These are Rasta young men them. See, them know the art of the thing. Then I find them way around, you know, and I talk one something. Them know the art of the thing. See? Yes, Peter. Come.
Yes.
At that me I say you can't rush me with no badness. You understand? Because you're sad already. And I mean anybody can't rush me with no badness because you done sad already. So you can't do that to me. Me back by the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You understand me? Seriously, not a man. Once I do the right and not the wrong, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala back high and I and I. You understand me? Seriously. How much time is that? 3 times? You don't know? Yeah.
Yes.
Tell them. Teach them, man. Teach them.
You can't come rush me no badness, 'cause me not deal with it. You can't come rush me no badness, 'cause me not defend that. Any boy, me not check for, me not go deal with that. Any girl, me not check for, me not go chat to them. You can't come rush me no badness, 'cause me not deal with it. You can't come rush me no badness, no. Coming out defending. I was born and raised in the ghetto, and I have lived to see many bad guys fall. So you can't come rush me no badness, no.
Seeing a serious thing that, man. If you can't read, well, if you can't read, you can't write. Hold this. Ladies, too. Ah. Yo, brother Azim, me I tell him, man, link me, you know. Me I tell him, man, great production. Come.
Shoo-be-doo, 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 shoo-be-doo. Have you ever, have you ever, have you ever been in love?
Who you gonna be in love with? Not your mother first, and then the lady that you choose to be your wife? Come on, let's be sensible. Come again.
Well, yeah. All right. Ooh, yeah, yeah.
Want a song, sweetie? You know what me I go on, so? I want I lie with him for check her, you know, and just say, yo, you're going good. Come join me. That me want. Come. Yeah. And this one goes out especially to Marcia. Oh gosh, man. I know she me play it already. She love it.
Scooby-Doo, Scoob, Scoob. Scooby-Doo, Scoob, Scoob. Loving you, girl, it was so blind to me. Now that you're gone, I'm down on my bended knees. It's gonna take a miracle. I say it's gonna take a miracle to make me love someone new when I'm so crazy for you, girl. You know how much I love.
Yo, can you imagine a Rasta go on, so? Eh? And that when I look on and think, say, Rasta not talk, so Rasta can't sing that. Oh, who tell you that? Oh, tell you that. You understand? Where you get that thinking from? What thinking? Stinking. Come. You know, I say up in the hills, it's clean, you know. It not smell, it clean. Water run, river run, birds, bees, insects, everything lively. You understand? Oh gosh, man, tranquility. See, when you come down a town, it rough and it stink, and everybody's not perlite. Them too much in a hurry. Okay. I've not met a man who don't like country. But some people don't like country just because them can get some fruits and food. You understand? But I've never met a man in my life that don't like country. They love country. Love it.
Loving you, girl, it was so blind to me. Now that you're gone, I'm down on my bended knees. It's gonna take a miracle. I say it's gonna take a miracle to make me love someone new when I'm so crazy for you, girl. You know how much I love you so, and I'll never let you go, girl. It's gonna take a miracle. It's gonna take a miracle to love someone like you. Loving you, girl, always on my mind. Now that you're gone, I'm down on my bended knees. It's gonna take a miracle. I say it's gonna take a miracle to let me love someone new. And I'm so crazy for you, girl. Oh yeah. Skidoo-bidoo, skub, skub. Skidoo-bidoo, skub, skub. Loving you, girl, it was so blind to me. Now that you're gone, I'm down on my bended knees. It's gonna take a miracle. I say it's gonna take a miracle to let me love someone new when I'm so crazy for you. With you by my side, you hold up my pride.
So you think so just because they make yesteryears, nothing can go so again? Who tell you that? It's just because when I persist and insist that it a go the way it a go. You understand? If we insisted and hold on to what belongs to us, and I open up our eye and look upon somebody see something like say we wish we did have that. How foolish is that? Eh? How foolish is that? We give away, allow them to take the best of us for what? And we give it away. Yeah? And now them shut the door. Really? That's why I'm here at this point in time. Easy principle. So I play two more and we're gone. And I'm gone, you know. Yeah. And I did ask for Peter Bouncer, Celia Collins, and Bionic Echo. And that my ask for, you know. Yeah. Come in, roll call. Immediately, urgently. Yeah, we need, you know. You understand? Seriously. Celia Collins, Peter Bouncer, and Bionic Echo. Serious thing. And Ranger, stop going like a stranger, man. And Rastemo. The greatest. Absolutely the greatest. Jackie. That sounds sweet. Reggae music, artists, instruments, players of instruments. Melody, hold you. Easy, mommy, easy, easy. You know, say your son love you, bad, bad. I am my mother's child. Yeah. Can't deny me. The greatest. I told you. Play, brother, play. The greatest. Listen. Engineer, listen. Listen. See, and them something there that man they can't stand with us, you know, can him say, you see them people there, they just talk to themselves. And he's jealous. He's jealous, man. It hit him. It hit him, seriously. Him jealous, man. The thing just hit him hard. Even Her Majesty used to dance, man. It hit him so hard, he didn't know what to do with himself. Slim, come. What a song. That we are saying, man, we've been treated badly, we've been abused, misused, undermined, undervalued, and look at it, we're still there, you know. Sugar, what you say to them? Come.
Now follow no fashion, no fashion. you know love will ration. Hey, but away. Oh, now go follow, now go follow, now go follow. Me say me nah follow no fashion, no. Jam. Me say me nah go done no yes man, no. If you're wrong, say you're wrong.
See, we bright bout here now. You understand? We not pluck. We bright. Yes. So compliance. Who we are comply with. Who we are complete with. Eh? It's too much competition. And the rules are set. Through the competition are set by other people. And we get ourselves involved and we start indulge in for them something. And then make the rules. And we're just the competitors. Why? Why? Our history with these people again was all this gladiator something. And we have to fight for our life. And are there people that have the weapons, we not have none. It was the strangest event. They had the weapons and we had none. And then when they don't put themselves against us, them put animal. Them put animal in the arena. And them a make the noise. And them cut away so the animal will smell blood and see blood. And many of us got devoured. Yes. And just because of transitioning, where I get relaxed and think, say, all is well in a Babylon among these Caucasian in the colonial empires. It will never be. It's an illusion. And we have to give credit where credit is, that our parents have given us some form of stability and made us courageous and strong. So our DNA not fail we. And our antibodies not fail us. Because all the different forms of medical this and that and dirty water and everything, we should not be existing. So I thank our parents and thank the Almighty for that. Yes, thank our parents for nurturing us and bringing us to a level where our immune system from ancient of ancient still there and take care of us. And all the pollutants that the earth, peoples of the earth, Babylon, the colonial Babylon, have been projecting and throwing out, our bodies have resisted it. So what to our minds if our bodies is so good? What to our minds? Why we allow the people them to influence us in their toxicity? We have to have education. We have to develop institutions and don't let Rufuses and roast breadfruit them come. We have to teach and train ourselves. That way we can look at ourselves and appreciate ourselves and have respect and common courtesy for us among ourselves. Because there be teachers and there be students. Teachers are us, students are us. And all the disciplines and the curriculum, everything will be orchestrated and taught by us. And the disciplines is not because it's us, we can get away with anything and behave bad. No. That's not in it. And have a whole heap of gal and this. No. We have to be respectful from the start to the finish. So we have a beginning, a middle, and an end. And common courtesy is throughout. respect is throughout, dignity is throughout. And of all things, we want ourselves and our children to be ambitious, to be creative, to be confident, to be assertive. Yes. So, what stop we? We're stopping ourselves because we feel, say, England is the black man home. Some black people. No. And especially not the ones that's born here. My word. Something's wrong. So we have to identify a lot of issues, look at them carefully. But before we even reach there, because we've been there for too many years now, we need to develop an infrastructure. We need to come together intellectually, along with the pessimists, but don't entertain them in the first hurdles, and look at developing an infrastructure. And we must start with education and health. I am saying that. Because me build a basketball team, I have to start with coordination, balance and coordination, health and fitness, which all goes together. When I run, put no group of people into no league, we do these things first. So once they have that foundation, now we start build on techniques. Develop techniques, which people call skills, but it's techniques. You understand? And while we do them type of work, a cohesion is being developed. Trust, appreciation, and that thing that your umbrella call love. Supporting each other. Yes, because it's a team you want. You don't want no I. You want a team. You understand? And that takes time. There's nothing rushing about that. Patience is the key there. And who is it that's influencing them? Myself and the coaches, along with their families. So we will have a model. When people look upon them perform, they will see a distinctive model. And that we want, and that who we are as black African peoples from the Caribbean. We have our model already. We just have to love it. Yes, and respect it, and honor it, and cherish it, and then back it up, defend it, and put security around it. Every other nation do that. Why we can't do that ourselves? Stop it, man. And we don't need approval from anybody. The already approval is given to us by the Almighty God. He wants us to strive for excellence in life. And he asks us which of the favors of his will we deny, and not his being a man or human. Which of the favors of your Lord or you mankind will you deny? And we can't do that. So if we deny oxygen, are dead we dead? And let's say we took the oxygen and deny water, are dead we dead again? So stop it. And if we decide to deny food, are dead we dead again? So everything we want is being provided for us by the Almighty. So let's not fool ourselves. And don't let some person come and tell you, say, no, I lie them and tell scientists. No, you can't be a scientist without God in the first place. Because everything that you experiment with is what God put here. And science is just trying to understand it. And what particles about it, about whatever it is. So let's not fool ourselves again and create human wickets and try to define that we are so super intelligent. We are not. We're damn fools. The ants and the bees and the birds and everything have more sense than us. And they are contented. The creativity that we have, we exploit it. Because we not use it to enhance life and embrace life. We use it to create and dismantle life. And then to kill life off about where seek power. Wish power. Show me a man that's been living forever. There's not such. Or show me a man that say him can live forever. I lie him a tell, and well we know it. So we can't even bother visit such an idiot and have a conversation with such a fool. There's not such. We all will die. So what am I fuss for? And what am I try to kill other people for? Strike fear in the people with them nuclear and atom and all kind of nonsense. And now we have disgruntled man that want to change the perception and the humanity of man. They want to change it. Not contented. Look upon themselves and say, yo, I don't want to be a woman no more, I want to be a man. And the man look upon himself and say, no, I want to be a woman today. I mean, serious thing. What kind of nonsense is that? And then a set of people that tell us that them have the right and the privilege to do that. Of course. Them have the right to think. Anybody can think what they want to think. But do they have the right to change? That's what they're saying. Them have a right. So I'm saying you have a right not to disrespect me and not to be racially abused and offend me. That should be a right. That should be a law. But them not work that one day. Them not work the other one. So my best friend is one who accept God Almighty. And that's not a friend. That's my brothers and sisters. You understand? Other than that, man, I'm a friend. Friend of me. Me not a friend. My brothers and sisters who accept, and the criteria is who accept the standards of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God Almighty. And we're not taught not Jesus either. We're taught the Almighty. And we're not have no empathy for people them who say them love this Jesus, because them can't differentiate who this Jesus is to me. I'm not their God, but there's a problem with that. And if they but read properly, they will see there is a problem. That's a man, whoever that man is, and it's not the one. It's not the one. It's not the son of Mary alayhi salam, or something else that. The whole definition, the whole characterization is wrong. And then they have the audacity to say that they captured and trial. You see there? Then go to court. One person say him go wash him hand of the thing, and another set of people say, okay, since you did that, we want to crucify him. And the thief and the robber and the liar, they must be freed. This one here, that we cannot find any real charges against, he must be crucified. What kind of thing is that? What kind of justice was that? And the person who hold the key to the justice, him say, I wash him hand because him can't see nothing wrong, allegedly, with this trial and these charges. So, why then, mommy, daddy, auntie, uncle, brother, sister, cousin, wife, children, grandchildren, why when I follow that? What? When the faculties got stuck somewhere, like a record with a scratch or a CD with a scratch? Come on. You understand? I'm going to keep going at it. So, and we still need to discover who's influencing or what is it that's influencing our children. Is it the food? Is it the sweets? The sugar? those soda pops and all these things. What is it? Is it the television? Is it music, sounds? We need to work on that. So you say if we had education now, educators and everything, because we have institutions of learning, yeah, there be higher learning and so forth. There be people then vetting these things. You understand? Researchers, scientists, doctors of philosophy and sociology and psychology and everything. Come on, man. And them a work, them a do their thing. And for us, they were doing all of that for us. And obviously they're going to have the best of our interests at heart. Not at hand, at heart. And within heart. That's what you call a community. Yes. And we'll be humanely proud of ourselves. Of course. And negativity won't be something that we dwell within. And what is called racism wouldn't be a problem and a worry to us. Because that alone is a stumbling block. And well, the people them who perpetrate the thing, them know that. Them know that very well. So, we want to be progressive people. We want to develop progressive people. And we want to be associated with progressive people, not non-progressive people. Progressive people. Continually. And we want to shape our children to be like that. To be with progressive people. To engage with progressive people. Polite people. People of courtesy. People of high respects and morals. People of dignity. People love their mother. Yes, people love their mother. Love woman. And have respect and reverence for woman. And it continue to be taught. Reverence the womb that bore you. You understand? Yeah, and defend it well. You understand? Defend it with your whole life. You understand? Not with your mouth, with your life. The womb that bore you. And have dignity. Have dignity and high clarity of morality for that female, that woman, that mother. Yeah. And develop wholesome, loving, and trustworthy relationships with value. I saw me attack. I saw me live, you know. And don't just think that it's just empty words, because it can be very strong, tough, sometimes arrogant too. According to someone else, not according to my family. Yeah, joke. You understand? So we have time for social disorder. We have time for social order. You understand? So we want to see that type of order within the African, Caribbean, black people, them areas, them, so we can have some dignified and respectful communities, right? We don't want to keep pushing, but we have artists, talents, and everybody I them evaluate that, you know, and put all our children into electro this and that and that and that and athletics and that and that and that. Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let the people them do what them are doing. We do what we want to do. I saw me look at it. You understand? And if my mother was talking now, she would have said the same thing. Yo.
New civilization. New civilization. All over this land. 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 All over this.
And Rasta, you make a big Rastas, and I make a big mistake, you know. And I give up the Lion of Judah for King James and Her Majesty and her family. Again, and I give up the Lion of Judah for King James and Her Majesty of England and her family. See? So instead of cuss me, relax and don't bother bun no herb or chalice. Relax. Lie down and look up at the sky. See them stars and ponder. Think. And ask yourself, how the hell, where the hell this Bible thing come in my hand from? Where it come from? And if His Imperial Majesty is my torchlight, how me not know nothing about the Lion of Judah? What is the Lion of Judah? How come I pick up this book and I go on with King James, Queen Elizabeth, and her family? Hey, what happened to us? What happened to me? What happened to it? Bongo Tam. And then you say, yo. And everybody just look at one another and say, yo, something happened. And then you put it down. You put it down because you're in the right place and the right space. It's just about saying, let me just put that something down. So you see, when we transition to Al-Islam, it wasn't a put down, you know. It was a wash out. You understand? And then deviate from certain things and peoples. And yeah, it was a transformation that took time. But for you all them, the way I see it, when I just have to put something down. Just put it down. When I say go burn up nothing, I say put it down. Because enough for you. Put it down. You never did have it. And you'll find out who infiltrated that space. Because there was an infiltration of the space. An influence come from some place. And it came in suddenly. No. It came in gradually. Like sly. And who couldn't read went and learned to read. Huh? To indulge within that book. But the Lion of Judah, you never make no inquiries. And still with that book, you don't make no inquiries because that book now deal with it. That book was meant to turn you from it. And a people them that ain't the Lion of Judah, ain't come from the Lion of Judah, or control the space. And our Muslim brothers and sisters, them from the East, them not help either. So you see this thing called racism, it's a serious, dangerous thing, you know. And another thing now, I'm on that topic. If Fusa Arabic wasn't a language among Africans, now listen, there's no way the migration of the Muslim into Abyssinia, Ethiopia, with the Nagashi could have happened. They did not need a translator. And the Nagashi never sit there saying, yo, I don't understand nothing you're saying. No. So even if he said that, he'd be saying that to his people. He couldn't be saying that to the followers of the Prophet Muhammad. Nah. They spoke and understood each other very well. So let that be told to those Pan-Africans and those ignoramus people that want to say somehow that Al-Islam enslaved, right? Because you have some other people, white people, that say the Prophet came with a sword. Now you have black people that say Islam come and enslave people. But somehow The people that Islam enslaved was just Africans. Ourselves. That's what you need to understand as well, you know. It's Africa you're talking about. And next thing we have to keep telling you, when you say Arab, Arab is Africans and others. You cannot have Ishmael and Isaac or Isaac without Ishmael. You cannot have them and don't have Hagar. You cannot have them and don't have Abraham alayhi salam. You cannot have none of them without Muhammad, peace and blessing upon all of them. And the Rasul of Allah. You can't. So until education is involved in our affairs, all of this is going to become a misnomer. And that's what the white man knows. And some ignoramus, rose-bred fruit, Rufuses of our people, they were taught that. So their mission is to keep us apart, rather than bring us in a space where we listen, that we have a commonality. Oh yes. So you have some dumb people that try to tell you this, that, because they prefer, or when them look or them understand something about Africa, yeah, I want to be a Fulani. No. I don't want nothing to do with this and so you think, so weird. What happened to these people? Because that tribe, them associate them, the majority of the people, them, with Muslims. But then should know that Fulanis are Muslims also. And they both have their traditional culture. Did I say that? Culture, yes. Hausas are Muslims. Muslims, yes. Fulani are Muslims and other. But they all have their culture. And the Durgans are Muslims and traditional, and they all have their culture. Yo, it's so deep, Africa. And rich. Not rich in material, rich in life. So, there was no way that we could have left and go to Abyssinia. I can't communicate. We communicated. Spoke the same language. And there's so many languages are spoken in Abyssinia. So, work that one out. And have some respect for your ancestors. So Rasta, may I say again, how is it that you give up the line of Judah for King James and Queen Elizabeth, Victoria, George, and Elizabeth and her family up to now? Something wrong with that. Totally wrong with that. You need a better teacher. Come.
New civilization. New civilization. All over this land. All over this land. All over this.
All this. Just go back to Rasta now and show them, say, it's not today me coming or yesteryears. Listen.
King of Israel. King of Israel. King of Israel. King of Israel. King of Israel.
Laxi Castell and Humandel. Humandel on the lead and Laxi Castell is on the, what you call the thing there? Harmony. You understand? Seriously, you take a joke. And when I go on with something, you understand? And this is what? They were how old now? They were no, they were even 19. Probably have 15, 16. Seriously. So, yes. Humandel and Laxi Castell. Seriously. So we're going on. Guidance. So, people, check out those books you see up there on screen. Check out Front Room. Yeah. And check out Training Guide for Islamic Workers. But it's for all people. Human Development. You understand? Series 1. Check it out. And all those people are doing degrees and all those people that have erroneous thinking about Al-Islam. Read it. You understand? And so we stay. And we have thousands and thousands. But me, I'm involved with this. Triple IT and my educational foundation. You understand? Seriously. We not care for the British MI5, MI6 or who. Triple IT and my educational foundation. Yes. You understand? So, guidance, we are going.
Yeah, yeah. I know yourself. Know yourself. Not because, but still for all. Yeah. Man being on the battlefield 24/7. Gathering strength from all the angels I meet. Slew all the demons them. I notice from within some not interested to make the wheels of good influences. Because some people not change in life. A Babylon make them feel safe. In life. And that no make no real sense. In life. Make your love lead and be still. Them I yearn for Babylon still. But I learn to do your will. Not making love your priority. Only makes for calamity. Yeah. I notice from within some not interested to make the wheels of good influences goes. Because some people not change in life. A Babylon make them feel safe. In life. And that no make no real sense. In life. Make your love lead and be still. I'm on the battlefield.
See, the battlefield is serious. So where's the principle I hit you? Come. We select both here intelligently. Or should I say wisely? Because there's nothing intelligent about record, dub plate, and studio, you know. You understand? You have a technique, but you have to be wise. So that's what we have to say. Rephrase wisely.
Kissing no one tenement yard, and then present to life, drive you underground. Can't even trust yourself to sleep. Do you remember little Irene and how them shut him down? Oh, he got too bad and he went too far, so they had to shoot him down. So don't forget my little Adrian friend, who once we thought was that boy. His reward couple ounces left. Now them call him wheelchair dread. We said the chance don't war. No make them use the figure fight them war. The whole of it appear the same landlord. The aspect in a one tenement yard. We said the chance don't war. No make them use the figure fight them war. The whole of it appear the same landlord. The aspect in a one tenement yard. Oh yeah, yeah. Don't make them use you. Yeah, yeah. Later on, they will refuse you. And then present you with a big long gun. When a food you want to eat the one. Set up your life, drive you underground. Can't even trust yourself to sleep. Every chance don't war. No make them use a figure fight them war. The whole of appear the same landlord. And feet a space in a one tenement yard. Do you remember little Harry now? And how them shot him down the road. He got too bad and he went too far, so they had to shoot him down. And don't forget my little Adrian friend, who once we thought was dead. His reward couple ounces of lead. Now them all in wheelchair dread. Shit don't war. Make them use a figure fight them war. The whole of it appear the same landlord. Fit a space in a one tenement yard. No make them change no war. No make them use a figure fight them war. The whole of it appear the same landlord. Fit a space in a one tenement yard. They said we change no war. No make them use a figure fight them war. The whole of it appear the same landlord. No fit a space in a one tenement yard. Ooh, don't make them use you, 'cause they will refuse you. Don't make them use you. Oh, don't make them use you. Don't make them use you.
Yes, Mighty Diamonds. You know, me look for my I've looked on my front room page, and they have a thing where they always reflecting on where you've been on a particular date. So, say last year, the 27th, I was featuring the Caribbean islands, you know, where them bring slavery in the Caribbean islands is in. So this morning, I see there's something, and I say, wait, I done so much work, and I had to say so much work, you know, because there was actually two documentation that I couldn't recall. You understand? Because sometimes other people, them link your page and put something on your page and then take something from your page. And, you know, over here is wholesome. It's not like you say, yo, where I take my thing for? And so, no. So, after a while, now, me start read through and say, yes, man. Right? Not yes, man, that I did it. It's yes, man, that I covered some things real, you know, because I was viewing emancipation in the British West Indies in 1838 to 1848. Some serious homework that, you know. You understand? Some serious homework, and then you have to sift through such and such now and then paint the whole thing to represent all of the islands them. And we had a lot of revolts, you know. Yeah, we had a lot of strong people. And the people them catch we, hang we, them brutalize them before them hang them, you know. You understand? The British, I tell you. So when some people that try to turn around and say that that we came from the Caribbean, them got the thing twisted. When I come from the Caribbean, we came from Africa and then bring we to the Caribbean. And in some islands, them hastily put with there because them had the Irish and some Welsh, but mostly Irish there. And they died. They were dying and they became feeble and the sun beat them out. And they didn't give them quarters. But when them put us there now, we build dwellings. And we farm the land and plant all the food. And they felt good with that. So what them do, them bring more people in it. Right? So we're talking about Mozambique, Angola, Congo, Benin. Yeah. In the Caribbean, you know. Yeah, joke, man. It's now to link them now and know precisely where we all came from, you know. But we have sugar. We all know that, but we have slave was bought from Benin, the Congo, Angola, Mozambique, Nigeria, and we have molasses, all kind of something. So I was proud of myself. You understand? So please check frontroom.link and you'll get a lot of things there. Also, the books that me have there, some of you have those books already. You don't know them books, but pass it on to children. Inform people. And our bookshop here in North London, Islington, Beacon Bookshop, is still there with us. One of the legends still there with us. And Aquarius is still here with us. You understand? So in saying all that, we need to support these things. That's still here with us because with the COVID it hurt a lot of startup events, you know, in terms of business. It hurt them. You understand? And many people have not recovered. And many have not received from this man that's now the Prime Minister because of whatever happened. They never received that support that business was meant to get. You understand? So now he's Prime Minister. When I should just run into Parliament and say, "Oi, you remember what you said?" And you understand? Because if things like that not work, or you expect people them to do something. You understand? Sometimes everybody needs to be reminded. Yeah. So we have to watch that space. We have to be reminded. You understand? Yeah. So we work with the ghettoology and we want to leave you with Mama guidance. We're gone. And why may I big up the thing that was just bigging up? You see, a picture is worth more than 1,000 words. And we always get negative news about us, negative images and everything. So when you look on front room, you know, everything there is positive, right? Positive about us. You understand? 'Cause we're not scrubs and rogues. But there are people who want to project such. And there are people who look like us that are demeaning us. And we haven't done nothing about it. We have to do something about it. Shut them up and move them out. Serious thing. And I don't call none of those people artists, you know. And anybody who listen to my show, they know I say, me not call them artists. Luciana is an artist. Bushman is an artist. You understand? Yeah. Clarence Sparks is an artist. Yeah. Kim Babs is an artist. Freddie McKay is an artist. You understand? And many, many more artists. Yeah. What is it? These others, I mean, I tell you. Yeah. So, as I was trying to say, front room, you see positive images. So we are close out the Black History as in October. So have a peep and see what me put there. You understand? I can't help putting up a lot of women. I tell you, I have to do something about that. You understand? Somebody might write a commentary and say, yo, but nobody's done it. Them just love them. Yeah? Somebody must write something in the comments and say, hey, remove some of the women. Them. You understand? But women, without woman, I couldn't be here. Without a woman, I couldn't be here. You understand? Seriously. That's my excuse, you know. I was saying that this morning when I scroll down and look at my previous history that they sent me. It's women. Even in the slavery, it's women. All the old photos on the Caribbean and so forth, and even in America, it's women that I've chosen to put. You understand? Because everybody put that man that him get so much beating on him back. Like that was the only, right? And it's so graphic. So our women, we have to set precedent for them. Yeah. So I'm saying that, but other people have done it. But I have got loads of women. My page is thousands of women. I tell you. And we're not talking about African warriors. We're talking about African scholars. We're talking about inventions. We're talking about people of high regard. Not that they are low regard in any, but we're talking about that level. We're not talking about dancers either. I don't put up no dancers. No, I haven't. None of the dancing something. I put up women working and men working together. I put up educational people in education, people on the land, people who are teach. Yeah. Women and men. But mostly women. So, again, we're gone. Mommy, come. Marcia, come. And they all dress modestly. May I tell you, modest. Not according to me, according to the Almighty. Now listen lyrics.
I love mama. Cha know I love mama. Hey, I said I love mama. Can't you see? I really love mama. Hey, my mommy, she carry me for 9 long months in her belly. And after she bring me, she feed me on her nipple. Can't you see? I said I love mama. Hey, cha know I love mama. I really love mama. Can't you see? I really love mama. When I was a little baby, my mother used on my nappy, she give me my feeding. Can't you see? Jah know I love mama. Eh, Jah know I love mama. Can't you see? I really love mama. Eh, Jah know I really love mama. Eh, I love my mommy. I love my mommy. Oh well. Eh, every time they say rewind, yeah. One more time. Oh yeah. Oh well. Yeah. I said I love mama. Jah know I love mama. Hey, I said I love mama. Jah know I love mama. Can't you see? I really love mama. I love mama. Jah know I love mama. Hey, I really love mama. Jah know I love mama. Hey, say how can I repay you, mommy, for what you have done for me? You worth more than a million in my sight. Can't you see? I said I love mama. Jah know I love mama. Hey, I really love mama. Jah know I love mama. Hey, my mommy she carry me for 9 long months in her belly, and after she bring me, she feed me pan her nipple. Can't you see? Jah know I love mama. Hey, I really love mama. Can't you see? I love my mommy, my mommy. I really love my mommy. Yeah, I have to see that she really going and fine. Yeah.
And the big bag song with them called Tipper Town, and I got to make it be known. Big up the one like Roddy Bone, Ochi Peng, and the Black Roses massive.
I feel we sit or tell them feel low it.
Here we go!
Oh, I saw you on labor.
Go ahead, wait. Hey, you. Hey, you over there. You.
He that knoweth the words of Jah and doeth it not shall fall. Ooh, yeah. The righteous one is coming, coming to conquer the devil's throne. And no more will he roam, yeah.
once again, rockers reggae music.
Ay, 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 ay. Ding, ding, la, ding, ding, boy. La, la, no. Sweet, ding, ding, boy. Liberation has come. Emancipation has come. Free my children. Judgment time it has come. Repatriation has come. That's enough. Too much blood running down the drain. Too many needles coming in the vein. Too many youths starting up cocaine. Too many lies going down the drain. And too many women start to feel the pain. Too many youths blowing out their brains. Too many sisters going down insane. Too many children in the falling rain. Judgment time it has come, no doubt. Repatriation has come, boy. Emancipation has come, blessed. Liberation has come. But Rasta make the world go round. Rasta wear the golden crown. Sit up in a golden town. We cannot frown, frown. Say Rasta make the world go round. A Rasta wear a golden crown. And sit up in a golden town. We cannot frown. Alright, no, a Rasta save the people them a town. Yeah, I save them from the dungeon. Make the whole of them no joke. Bomber drop, damn you.
My heart is filled with grief when I remember, how they've taken our forbearance from their homeland. Yes, shipped to every corner of this earth. Boy, bound in shackles and chains like their beast. Yes, they would be spanked with many stripes by the master. Boy, if they should ever not do just what they told. Yeah.
So we have say black history and we have say gone. You understand? African history and we say gone. Guidance. Take care of yourselves and your family. Make sure your home is the safest environment possible. Guidance. We're gone. Things in time, culture expression. We're there with you. We're gone. Yes.